Good morning, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. So today is the 2nd of December, obviously, second day of Vlogmas, and we are heading to the Good Food Show, myself and Chelsea. We're heading to the Good Food Show in Birmingham. I'm driving. We're going to leave about 9:45 because it all kicks off about 11 and I need to get petrol and there might be traffic when we're parking and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously I can't talk to you while I'm driving, but I will show you my breakfast and I will catch up with you when we're there. I've got one sliced toast because I want to save myself. There'll be lots of food there. Just with some lemon curd. And I've got a coffee made with vanilla soy milk. We've cracked out the Christmas fairy liquid. This is how you know it's Christmas. So we've made it to the Good Food Show. It's very busy. It's so much bigger than I remember, but we are just wandering around, probably going to get some free samples. I can spy some on our left. So yeah.
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way, riding along, just singing a song, barreling through the snow.
We found the Welsh stand. We're just having a sit down. We're trying to plan our route. We have our magazine thing that Chelsea's looking at. So we're looking around what's there. I think we've done sort of like half of it. We've done the alcohol bit and driving, so didn't get to sample much there. My hair looks a bit crazy actually. So yeah, I think we're gonna do the Producers Village bit now, which should be cool. I think we need to buy food, to be honest. We were thinking of buying food about 4 because we've had so many samples that I'm absolutely stuffed. So full. So full. So I don't think we're gonna buy like a lunch. I think we're just gonna buy something at like 4ish and then maybe take something with us back. But yeah, I bought a couple of presents. I bought a present for my mum and a present for my mum's boyfriend, and I bought some sausages for myself earlier, so that's exciting. Got a good collect those at the end. They like keep them in a fridge for you, which is super cool. We're gonna head off again in a minute, I think, and I will show you what I buy. Chelsea's just buying some Mary Berry puddings. We just tried the toffee apple one. Insane, so good. So I bought some super stretchy lids. I said in a vlog like a while ago that I wanted to use their cling film, and these like stretch over things. So if I've got a pack of chicken, I can just stretch this over. It's like leak proof, airtight, and it came with a free like little one as well. So Chelsea got one too, so it worked out £25 for the two. So what's that, like £17.50 each? Yeah, maths A level. Yeah, £12.50, yeah. Each, and it comes with, how many does it come with? Oh my gosh, 1, 2, oh my gosh, wow, it comes with 8, yeah. And then we got a free mini one because, I don't know, it's the deal. So yeah, hopefully this will make me use less cling film. Put it over like watermelons and stuff, so cool. I'm wandering around a bit more. I bought the lids, which I showed you, and now we're just sat down. We're gonna get some food because we're finally a bit more hungry. So I think we're gonna get stuff from a roast company, so like a roast sandwich. I don't know what meat they have. I've told Chelsea to go and scope it out, so she's gone first, so we can keep the table. But yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna get, not sure what I want, but I will let you know. Went with a wild boar and apple hot dog. We found the car. I'm very shocked we found the car because the car park is bigger than Wales, I think. But there she is, so we're gonna head home. So I bought a few other things. I bought these sausages from Supreme Sausages, the pork, apple and cider. I bought some of these in like first year when I went and they were amazing. Can't remember if they were those flavours, but yeah, I love Applebee's sausages. I also bought these spice drops. So I got chai spices, cinnamon and lemon. So I thought the lemon would be nice with like ginger in hot water, and the cinnamon and chai spices would be so good in porridge, make it all Christmassy. I also bought a Christmas present for my dad, which I can't show because he watches my vlogs. Hi Dad, if you're watching. And yeah, I bought a couple of other Christmas presents for my mum and my stepdad and my stretchy lids.
On this cold December
Hey guys,
day.
so it's much later now. I'm just sat at my desk. I've just edited today's vlog, the footage that I got from the Good Food Show and that. I actually didn't get that much footage, but it was so busy, like so crazy busy, that it was actually really hard to vlog. Like, I'm not that embarrassed of it, and because I do it on my phone, I think a lot of people just assume I'm on FaceTime or something, so it doesn't really bother me. But when there's loads of people, I don't really want to get a camera out because it makes people feel uncomfortable. So I didn't really vlog a lot, but I got a couple of clips of what it was like, and I showed you what I bought. And I need to crack on with some work, and it's very late for me. I don't usually work in the evenings. I usually call it a day, go to bed early and get up early in the morning, but it is actually only 8:15. We got back at about 5:30, earlier than we expected. We were done by about 4, and we just thought, you know, we're all sorted, we were happy enough, got everything we wanted, so we headed back. It took us about an hour to get back. Thankfully there was no rush hour traffic because it's a Sunday. So yeah, now it's 8:15. I've edited the vlog already. I've just got like little clips like this to edit, and I'm gonna get working on my dissertation. So since this vlog is quite a short one, I thought I would fill you in on where I'm at with my dissertation. So here's a little overview. I'm not going to show you details, but this is kind of the bare bones of my dissertation. So I've got my introduction. I like to think I've nearly finished that. I've finished all the writing. I've got 1,209 words, and it's meant to be 900 to 1,000. So I'm going to have to go back and cut it down, but I've got the brief that we were given for that section there, and I've got my chapter titles as well. I did originally do it in lots of little chapters just so I knew what I was doing, and then I split it into background, outline of project and impacts. So those are like the subheadings. They won't actually be in the draft, but they're just like to help me to know what I'm doing. Then materials and methods, I think I've pretty much done. I've done sample, measures, analysis. And we have my results, which I'm working on at the minute. All the red is stuff that I need to like take out or change, so don't worry about that. I've got my questionnaires, I've got some tables, lots of tables. Then I've got my interviews, so I've got a graph and another table. My references. I started making notes for my discussion as well in my notebook, and this was originally going to be my logbook, but then I realised that had to be online, so I've got a bit of logbook stuff in here. But then I largely just like free school meals, that was, and I was brainstorming around that, food preferences, questionnaires. They're just little brainstorms basically. So that was for my result. I like talking about what I'm going to write for questionnaires and what I'm going to write for interviews. Then meanwhile, as I look at results, I've been popping them in my discussions that may be good to talk about. I've got some limitations down there. So I've got, for example, most like meat/fish was chicken nuggets and sausages. So they're like processed convenience foods, so that's something to talk about in the discussion. So yeah, got a little to-do list on the go. More of a broad one, like a long-term one, because referencing will obviously come at the end, but it's just something I didn't want to forget. Yeah, there's just kind of an overview for you of where I'm at. My project draft, as I said yesterday, is due on the 14th, so a lot of this month may be me writing my dissertation, so it's just nice for you to know where I'm at. I guess you might not care. And then my final project is actually due on the 14th of January. We don't have like the big, like you have to get it binded and hand it in and everything. We literally just submit it on Moodle, which I think is very boring. So I'm gonna print the front page and get some blank pages and get some pictures, I think, and pretend that I had to hand it in, because if I don't get a picture with the dissertation I worked months on, I will be very annoyed. I'm wearing my Christmassy pajamas. They're from ASOS, but they're from like a brand on ASOS. Can't remember what it's called, Chelsey something I think, but yeah, really cute, love those. So I'm just procrastinating now because I don't want to write my dissertation, but I think I'm going to work for about an hour, and that'll take us to 9:30, and then I'm going to have an early night. It's Monday tomorrow, but I don't have anything on Mondays, so working from home, or I might go to the library. I'll see how I feel, but yeah, you'll see anyway. So I'll probably catch up with you before I go to bed. I might have some updates on my dissertation depending on how this hour goes. Every night and every day. Better pause that or I'm gonna get copyrighted. But I just remembered I have not actually spoken about Bohemian Rhapsody, the film. So I went to see Bohemian Rhapsody on Sunday with Murray, and I just wanted to say, if you're considering going to see it, go and see it. Go and see it now. Whatever time you're watching this video, honestly, book it. Go and see it. It is the best film I've seen all year. I absolutely loved it. Better than The Greatest Showman, definitely. And I know it's only got, what is it, 62% on Rotten Tomatoes. But honestly, guys, load of rubbish. It's the best film ever. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So if maybe you're on the fence and you saw that Rotten Tomatoes score and some of the reviews and you were like, oh, maybe I'll give it a miss, just give it a go. If you hate it, I'll give you the £8 for the cinema tickets, because honestly, it's so good. I loved it. I cannot stop listening to Queen. I really like Queen anyway. I like their music. We did We Will Rock You in school, and ever since then I've been like really into their music. My parents both love Queen. I can say if you're into Queen and you like Freddie Mercury, then you'll love it. I'm not sure about people that aren't into it. Maybe those are the people that are giving it bad reviews if they just don't like the music or whatever. But honestly, if you're into Queen and you're into Freddie and you're into the music, go and see the film. The end scene where they recreate the Live Aid is just incredible, and I couldn't take my eyes off it, and Murray really enjoyed it as well. Yeah, basically, PSA, go and see Bohemian Rhapsody if you haven't already. Or if you have, go and see it again. I'd love to see it again.